Like at home, I don't care. I shake the couch with a raucous
You'll
fart.
wake your neighbors up.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have to tell you about that. So explain the basics of this randomizer.
Basically, it's like almost like a Pokemon Nuzlocke where every time you get a prize car, you have to use that prize car and sell your old one. And
all the prize cards are randomized.
The prize cards are randomized, so usually it's like hard coded in like the normal game, but in this it's randomized. So you get random prize card and you have to use that until you get the next prize card.
And you can get other prize cards via driving tests.
Yep. So if you like, say we get, I don't know why I did online. So yeah, say we get like a car that there's no races available for. We did them all already. We can go and do a license test.
Is that Zero open? That Mountain Dew Zero Baja Blast? Is it for me?
No, it's for me.
Oh, mine is in the fridge there.
I think so. Actually, here you can have this. Grab me the monster that's in there.
Oh, the monster. Sorry, if you were about to drink this second.
I forgive you. So yeah, we're gonna start with the B license test. So for all these license tests, I'm gonna have to change the controls here. But for all the license tests, we have bronze, silver, and gold, and all three of those will be different.
Oh, different cars we get
cars.
For it.
Yep.
Now, if we get bronzes and silvers, will we end up with the bronze reward? Because we got higher than bronze at least on everything, or do we have to get?
You have to get. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna make sure I get bronze on one of these, and then we can do the rest gold or silver.
Okay.
And as long as we have one bronze and one silver, we'll get the bronze car, and then I can do the silver.
You can update them all to silver, update them to gold. Okay.
Gold, okay. So, yeah. So like this, we can go and get a gold on. It doesn't really make a difference.
No.
I think I was having a little trouble with these last time.
You were pretty bad at them. Actually, I think the word
bad.
I'd use is you were
Atrocious.
like washed on them last time. Are you better now?
I don't know. I haven't played this game
since we last. Okay, let's see.
I don't even know the break button. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I did that on purpose to get the bronze.
Perfect.
I'm gonna have to probably change the controls a little bit.
That's fine. I have a question for you. This is a car video. You're a car guy.
Yeah.
Today I got cut off 5 times with the same car. And there was an interesting fact about this car, and I've noticed it to be the case with every single one of these cars that I'm ever behind, is that they never drive like a normal person. It's the same. Oh, yeah, okay. It's cars with 3 wheels.
You were not driving behind a 3-wheeled car.
I was.
Like 3 axles?
No, it was a car where it had 2 wheels in the front and then 1 wheel in the back. You've never seen those?
Oh, like the really little like slingshots?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen those before.
I see them all the time in Jersey City for some reason.
Is that a big thing? They're interesting.
Like 3-wheeled, like full. They're full cars. They're full-size cars.
Are they enclosed or they're like open?
They're open.
Yeah, they're like slingshots.
Yeah, I'll take.
Yeah, they're owned by people that like want to be like hooligans.
This guy was playing music super loud, waving one of his hands out of the window. He was obviously like singing along to whatever song he was playing.
Right.
And swerving between lanes on beat with his song. Like he was like swerving back and forth. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's good stuff.
I was a little blown away that this guy was doing that on the. Oh my heavens.
I did that on purpose as well.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get the bronze.
Yeah.
I may lose.
No. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Okay. That's what I thought.
That's all right. These are actually, they're pretty tight, especially on the
I slammed
US
on
version.
the brake in the middle of it. What is the other? Are the PAL version not as bad?
Yeah.
Really?
The cars have more grip, and the times are longer.
Why?
I don't know.
Because
I think it's some weird physics thing to do with.
Because they use brake horsepower.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think it's something to do with like the physics engine and like at the time it's all tied to like the.
Oh, the frame rate, yeah.
Yeah, the frame rate.
That's like a big thing in speedrunning. Is like a lot of games they have to time it off of which version you're using, and then they standardize it after. Look at you!
I didn't even get the proper.
With a silver.
Silver, very nice. Sorry, we're gonna get the bronze here.
It's okay. That'll help us when we're going for the silver.
Yeah.
When we eventually need a silver.
I'm gonna try to do as good as I can first try on all these.
Yeah, of course. Now, because we already have 1 bronze, so.
And once we get a prize car, we can start doing the.
Yeah.
Solid burp.
I burp and fart a lot at home.
Okay.
Like, my girlfriend doesn't care. She
Right.
obviously
I can't burp.
doesn't mind. I know that. For some reason, you just get
Yeah.
pain in your stomach and your chest when you have to burp.
When we were in AC, I just had to make myself try and throw up because I was.
That was so funny. You weren't
just
too
like,
drunk and needed to throw up.
No,
you just
I didn't
needed
need
a
to-
burp.
I just needed to burp, and that's the only way I could convince my body to do it. Is
I would be pretty upset actually if I were you in that situation. Like that's burping is something I do. Actually, that ties into what I was gonna say. Is I burp a lot,
right.
and I fart a good deal as well, and I do it all in the office now because I don't think about it. I just look at you, Silver. But I burp and fart in the office a lot now. Like I just in front of coworkers and stuff.
Right.
And it's like the farts are not as bad because I feel it and I kind of like clench and push down into the chair and they come out quieter. Like at home, I don't care. I shake the couch with a raucous
You
fart.
wake your neighbors up.
Yeah. Oh, I actually have to tell you about that.
It's a really great introduction.
Yeah, that's actually. I'm surprised that you just said that because we were asleep. Like I was not asleep yet, but I was sitting in bed reading a book. My girlfriend was asleep, pretty much.
Right.
1:30 in the morning. You know, I have since, it's been about a month since then, and I worked on fixing my sleep schedule, so I'm going to sleep like at 11 o'clock now. I'm exhausted.
Right.
I was up at 1:30, luckily, and this tapping at my door, loud knocking. I'm like, it's very weird, but I instinctually went to go just open the door, and I open it, and it's my neighbor standing there, like freaking out. He's like, "Are you playing loud music?" I was like, No, I'm sitting in bed reading a book. And he went, "You're not playing loud music or jumping around?" I didn't realize it at the moment, but I was like, "Is he? Oh, he must be hearing it from somewhere else." And I went, "Wait a second, I'm not hearing it, and he's my neighbor by like one piece of plywood."
Right.
What is this guy talking about? And he went, "Oh, well, whatever. All right. Well, good night." And then I closed the door, and then it dawned on me that it was 1:30 in the morning.
Right.
And he just banged on my door. He needs to not ever do that again.
Yeah.
He needs to never do that again. So we called our landlord, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Hey, is this guy crazy?" And she was like, "Oh, he has audio hallucinations." And I was like, "Well, he can't do that
Well,
again."
1:30's not the time.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, he wasn't knocking for a cup of sugar. He came over to like ask me if I was
To berate you.
like playing loud like drum and bass music. There was nothing it could have been. Even if I had been like rocking back and forth in the bed or something, I don't have a headboard on my bed, so the headboard wasn't hitting the wall.
Yeah.
I was like flipping pages of a book, unless he has like
That's
supersonic
awesome.
hearing. I don't know what the hell he thought the noise was, and the thought that he could knock on my door at 1:30 in the morning, it like blows my mind to this day. That
I would never do that.
the most awkward thing ever is that he leaves the building 5 minutes before we do in the morning,
Right.
and just stands outside and fixes his bike, puts the chain on his bike and stuff, because he keeps the chain from his bike inside,
Right.
so that people can't ride away on his bike because there's no chain. And then he also keeps it chained to a post, but if it doesn't have the gear chain, then they can't steal his bike, I guess.
Oh fuck.
You made it. Wow.
That does
wow,
count.
wow,
It does
wow.
count.
But the next morning, he's standing outside, and after he must have been yelled at by my landlord early that morning,
Oh Jesus.
because we called her that like 7 o'clock that morning. I was like, "Hey, just heads up,
You're right.
we just got like, we don't want that to happen again."
Yeah, we just had
And
a weird moment.
We walked outside, and the guy goes, "Sorry."
Oh.
And we were like, "Yeah, man, it's okay. It was just really late, And he was like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's so sad.
And we were like, "Oh, I feel bad, but I also don't."
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad in a way, but in
I
a
feel
more
bad that he got
real
yelled
way. Like, he's been living there for like 20 years alone.
Right.
In this
That's
apartment.
horrible.
And we were like, "Oh."
That's not your fault that he's fucking,
Yeah.
you don't have to still deal with like that stuff, but
I feel bad for his situation. I
Right.
don't feel bad for getting upset at
oh,
him.
dude, it's so far away.
Jesus. Oh, that's.
Oh, these
Stop
brakes
at like
suck.
550.
Yeah.
What are we driving? Is this a GT?
This is a Dodge Viper.
I was close. a little bit.
I don't know what a GT is.
A Renault GT.
I
meant a GTR. I think
the coolest.
What's the Ford? What's the Ford?
Oh, the Ford GT. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I was right.
Yeah,
it was a Ford GT.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Renault Grand Tour, but a Ford GT is a thing, and that's close to Dodge.
Yeah,
I used to think Dodge and Ford
American.
were the same company because it would always be a Ram, Dodge, Ford would be the same dealership.
Oh yeah, like Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram.
Give me this. What do you think is the best? Do you have any memorable or significant car commercials that you've ever seen? Like those dealership commercials are always so bad. The 3D.
Oh yeah, dude.
I have some that stick in my mind to this day.
Like Toyota World.
Yeah.
I think the best is Planet Honda.
What are they?
Planet Man and Honda Boy.
Yeah. My favorite, I forget who it was, but it was a dinosaur.
Okay. I forgot to hit the brakes. That was powerful.
I think I'm going to try that one more time.
Yeah.
It's going to work.
You shed a lot of speed really, really fast there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Planet Man and Honda Boy. That's a good one.
It's hard to be. Whenever they have a 3D model of themselves, it's just like, and they're really poorly posed out, and they don't have in betweens.
I love the family dealership commercials. Did I ever show you the one that we did for my dad's motorcycle garage?
I did not. Was it 3D animated?
No, that would be great. It wasn't, but it was pretty good. I'll send it to you. I love it.
Go back. No, I was there.
You were right there.
I could have just backed up into it.
Can you just back up by holding the brake button? No, I don't know how to reverse. Is it one of these? Oh, no, that's handbrake. Yeah.
Damn, that was really close.
Epic fail, actually.
Truly an epic fail.
I should mod this game where it just says epic fail.
Epic fail.
A millennial edition.
You know what? Speaking of millennial edition, I was talking to a coworker the other day, the same one I told you about earlier. There is so much like millennial speak in TV shows, and it hasn't stopped. Like leet speak.
Leet speaks crazy.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it hasn't stopped. I thought it was going on strong for a long time, and I was like, it's gonna stop soon.
Whoa.
Oh, if you hit the side, you fail.
hit that right wall, it's all over. That left wall.
Okay, the left wall's clean. Okay. But it's like leet speak, like millennial, like lol, like
tech jargon?
like say, not even tech jargon, just like internet, like cafe speak.
Oh Lord.
Like,
Lol.
if you watch a lot of modern TV shows,
Like
they're
texting?
like, you just got pwned. Like, they'll say pwned over text in like Law and Order. Ugh. Like, if they want to make a gamer character, he goes like, ugh, I'm pwning noobs right now. Can you stop? And it's like they write it with full seriousness. Okay, yeah. My technique is over. It's washed.
You just got pwned.
I did. Yeah,
You
like
just got pwned, you freaking noob.
I forget what we were watching, and it was like some
It's
episode.
like Video Game High School.
Yeah, but Video Game High School was somehow less cringe than that.
Oh, yeah.
Because Video Game High School was at least 2014.
Yeah, and it was guys that like played video games.
Yeah, it was like Fat Losers Online. They were
Yeah.
making a TV show with special effects and Freddy from iCarly.
I still can't believe that
He was new Law. And he was actually much cooler than the regular Law.
It's way better than normal.
I always like to imagine that Freddy from iCarly was like a loser on iCarly, so then he wanted to do Video Game High School, so that everyone was like, oh, he's the cool guy on Video Game High School. Wow, that was a flop and a half.
Doesn't matter as long as we get it.
Yeah. Wait, you might actually get a really good time. You might get silver. No, you didn't.
We got bronze.
Yeah, we got. Okay, we're done with the
Took
break.
fucking
break.
8 months.
We're not playing this game to break.
No, I'm trying to race.
Yeah.
Trying to get my damn race car.
I want to be using like the fucking vampire rocket car that killed Richard Hammond. In like a race against a Honda Odyssey.
Like 500 miles an hour.
Yeah. Given there are trophies.
It's so floaty. It's like insane.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah,
Plinko champion coming through.
Yeah, you got this. I want to buy a very small car like this. Like a K car.
What does a K car mean?
Like this size.
Like a Mini Cooper?
Like in Japan, they're like K is like a classification of cars where they're like really small.
I failed because I didn't get there fast enough. Okay, I didn't realize there was a timer. I was trying to do a burnout at the start.
but I want to get like a really small or like one of those like little K trucks.
Oh,
Like
like the
very
Suzuki
small-
trucks?
Yeah, like the little
I've
Suzuki
wanted a
trucks.
Suzuki truck for the longest time just because they're fucking cool looking.
They're cool, but they only go like 55 miles an hour.
I don't care. I don't even care if it can tow
can't-
anything.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you couldn't put like a box of Nilla wafers in the
I
back
think
of
they're
that
cool.
thing.
Like I want one to just like putt around town.
Yeah, it's like a golf cart for like kind of losers but cool guys at the same time.
But I want one of those, and I want to put in like a 300 horsepower like.
You want to put like an
motorcycle
LS motor in
truck
there?
Yeah, or motorcycle engine.
Take it back. Take it back.
All right, we'll just get a bronze on this.
There is no bronze.
There is bronze is just doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I thought I failed for time constraints. That's why I was
No,
sprinting.
you failed because you hit a cone.
I was making fun of the right.
Jesus. All right.
I was making fun of TV show writing earlier, but when I think about it, when I really put my noggin to it,
Right.
I don't know if I could write like realistic dialogue.
No, it seems like it's a difficult task because, like, especially like very realistic.
Realistic to not to the way you speak is especially hard. It seems like I know people that I think speak very strangely, but it's normal to them and it sounds normal when they say it.
I think the biggest problem with like dialogue, like being realistic, in shows is that like. I don't know. I feel like no conversation is as like
To the point.
to the point.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that's the point. Like it's television. You don't have time to have people beating around the bush and that
Yeah.
kind of crap. But
Still, it's just like I wonder. I'm trying to think of a show because some shows you can be to the point, but it still sounds real. And sometimes it doesn't sound real, but it's believable. Like True Detective doesn't sound real.
right.
But it's very believable. Like I believe the characters still. But Law and Order, it's like funny how bad the dialogue is.
Right.
Every single show. Oh, flop.
Wow! I failed. That's so embarrassing.
0.2 second flop. That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
But there are people in real life who I think don't sound real when they talk. Does that make sense if I say that?
Just people that.
Like they talk and you can tell they're faking it. Like they're using vernacular they just don't. Their brain wouldn't use. Does that make sense?
Right.
Oh, flop.
I flopped. I'm flopping.
Like I've heard a lot of people in the day-to-day that when I listen to them talk, I'm like, you are forcing yourself to say that. Like you are saying that not of your own volition almost. You got it here. You were barely behind. Oh, you're so ahead.
I'm way ahead.
Silver too. Oh no, never mind. Bronze.
No,
Just
no.
barely bronze actually.
I don't know how you're supposed to do this and shave a
12
whole
seconds.
second off that.
Oh yeah, what?
That's a lot. That's a long time.
I guess it's like handbraking and
Yeah, braking and throttle and all. At the
launching
same
it. No,
time.
it's a rolling start too.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get there.
But do you know what I mean? Like when people talk and you're like, you don't sound like that. Like you're manufacturing the way you're speaking right now.
I don't know. I don't know if I think like that very often. Is it like specific people?
There's like different versions. You know when you hear a white guy and he's talking like he's not a like he's,
Yeah.
like he's using like a black accent, you'd say, or like
code
speaking
switching
in,
and talking
yeah,
like-
code switching.
Yeah.
But it's like super obvious and it's not normal for him to sound like that. Like
Sure.
you can tell that it's not like he was born and raised around people that spoke like that.
Right.
He just saw it on a bunch of TV and like is
Right.
picking up the vernacular because of
Right.
it.
Like,
It's hard to listen to. From I that's like my biggest cringe.
Yeah, the
is
only time I do that, like, kind of code switching is, like, if I'm trying to talk about something that, like, the person I'm talking to doesn't know about and, like, try to, like, explain it in a very, like, low-level way.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of different. That's not, like, copying their manner. Like, you're talking about, like, mirroring. Like,
Yeah, I'm talking about like people who manufacture Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I'm talking about people who like they speak and you're like
That's not how you would talk.
you want to sound like that.
Right, that's not... Oh, yeah, like...
You're trying to sound a specific
Yeah,
way.
like-